On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Confer.
To have a meeting or discussion, to come to a decision or agreement or exchange ideas, to bestow something.
Examples:
Confer degree. Confer honor. The leaders of the two countries met to confer on the issue.
Mitochondria.
Singular, mitochondrion, an organelle, equals a specialized part of a cell, found in large numbers in most cells that produce energy for the cell by breaking down food.
Examples:
A membrane of a mitochondria. Healthy mitochondria. Mitochondria DNA is used to trace human lineage and migration footprints.
Haplotype.
A specific combination of genetic variations or alleles that are inherited together on the same chromosome from a single parent, which is used to analyze genetic patterns and understand the inheritance of specific traits or diseases.
Examples:
Specific haplotype. Genetic haplotype. The haplotype analysis provided valuable insights into the evolutionary history of the species.
Bioinformatics.
The interdisciplinary field that combines biology and computer science to analyze, interpret, and manage biological information and data, particularly in the realm of genetics, genomics, and other related areas.
Examples:
Bioinformatics research. Bioinformatics tools. Bioinformatics algorithms are essential for identifying and analyzing patterns in biological data.
Lily.
A flowering plant with large, showy, trumpet-shaped flowers, typically symbolizing purity, innocence, and beauty.
Examples:
Lily perfume. Water lily. The beautiful lily garden in the park was a sight to behold.
Innovate.
To introduce new methods, ideas, or products.
Examples:
Innovate a new method. Innovate the quality of his life. Companies developing self-driving cars consistently innovate the emerging technologies.
Incentivize.
To make someone want to do in a particular way by offering them a reward.
Examples:
Incentivize carpooling. Incentivize the right behavior. Governments incentivize their citizens to buy eco-friendly products through subsidies.
Improvisation.
The act of making something up on the spot or creating or performing something without preparation.
Examples:
Improvisation on stage. Jazz improvisation. He created a beautiful piece of music using only improvisation.
Smartphone.
A mobile phone that functions as a computer and connects to the internet.
Examples:
Smartphone app developer. Smartphone addict. Internet traffic volumes have increased significantly with the advent of smartphones.
Medicinal.
Of or relating to the treatment or cure of disease.
Examples:
Medicinal chemistry. Traditional medicinal. The medicinal properties of this herb have been known to help with various ailments.
Institutionalize.
To establish or make something a part of an institution, equals a place such as a university, hospital, etc.
Examples:
Institutionalize a system. Institutionalize customary laws. The new policy aims to institutionalize the use of renewable energy sources.
Nanoscale.
On a scale that can be measured in nanometers, equals 1/1000th of a meter, on a very small scale.
Examples:
Nanoscale device. Things at the nanoscale. This process improves the strength of the metal by controlling the nanoscale lattice structure of the metal.
Unmet.
Describing a need, goal, or expectation that has not been satisfied or fulfilled.
Examples:
Unmet demand. Unmet needs. The unmet expectations of the customers led to a decrease in sales.
App.
Abbreviation for application, software designed to run on smartphones and other mobile devices or inside a web browser on a PC.
Examples:
Killer app. Cannot log into the app. The discovery of a critical bug caused the company to delay the app's release.
Surpass.
To be or do better than someone or something. To excel or go beyond the limits or standards of something.
Examples:
Surpass imagination. Surpass $20 billion in sales. The athlete's record-breaking performance surpassed all expectations.
Curator.
A person whose job is to manage the objects or artworks in a museum, art gallery, etc.
Examples:
Curator of a library. Interim curator. The museum curator conserved the ancient manuscripts.
Reconstruct.
To build or form something again that has been damaged or destroyed.
Examples:
Reconstruct an image. Reconstruct the original text. They've decided to reconstruct a ruined castle.
Re-engineer.
To redesign or restructure something such as a machine, system, organization, etc.
Examples:
Re-engineer work processes. Re-engineer the organizational structure. As technology evolves, we need to re-engineer our work styles.
MRI.
Abbreviation for magnetic resonance imaging, a medical imaging technique that uses a strong magnetic field and radio waves to produce detailed images of the inside of the body.
Examples:
MRI brain image, cardiac MRI. The MRI machine uses powerful magnets to produce detailed images of the inside of the body.
Psychoactive.
Producing an effect on mental processes, such as mood, perception, or behavior, capable of affecting the mind or emotions.
Examples:
Psychoactive medication, psychoactive effects. Psychoactive substances can seriously affect the brain and must be used cautiously.
Colonoscopy.
A medical procedure in which a flexible tube with a camera on its end is inserted into the rectum to examine the colon for potential abnormalities or diseases.
Examples:
Colonoscopy screening, virtual colonoscopy. He had to undergo a colonoscopy as part of his routine medical checkup.
Radiology.
The branch of medicine that uses medical imaging technologies such as X-rays, CT scans, MRIs, and ultrasound to diagnose and treat diseases and injuries.
Examples:
Interventional radiology, diagnostic radiology. The patient underwent a radiology scan to diagnose their medical condition.
Augment.
To increase the size, extent, quantity, etc. of something by adding something to it.
Examples:
Augment the reality, augment immunity. Economic factors and monetary policy augmented inflation.
Lesion.
A damaged or abnormal area of tissue in the body, usually caused by injury or disease.
Examples:
Muscle lesion, brain lesion. The doctor examined the lesion on the patient's skin to determine if it was cancerous.
Biomedical.
Relating to the application of the natural sciences, especially biology and physiology, to clinical medicine and healthcare.
Examples:
Biomedical assay, cutting-edge biomedical. Biomedical engineering focuses on developing new medical technologies and innovations to improve patient health outcomes.
Stethoscope.
A medical instrument consisting of a flexible tube with a chest piece at one end, used by healthcare professionals to listen to internal sounds, particularly heart and lung sounds.
Examples:
Medical stethoscope, electronic stethoscope. The stethoscope examination helped the doctor detect the irregular heartbeat of the patient.
Supplant.
To replace or take the place of something or someone, often by force or through strategic maneuvering. To make obsolete or obsolete by introducing a superior or more advanced alternative.
Examples:
Supplant traditional methods. Supplant current technology. The young startup aims to supplant the established players in the industry through innovation.
Crowdsourcing.
The practice of obtaining needed services, ideas, or content by enlisting the services of a large number of people, either paid or unpaid, typically via the Internet.
Examples:
Crowdsourcing apps. Crowdsourcing in climate policy. The company used this crowdsourcing platform to gather ideas for its next product.
Jeopardy.
The state of being in danger or at risk of harm or loss.
Examples:
Put his life in jeopardy. Tax in jeopardy. The project is in jeopardy of being cancelled due to a lack of funding.
Laceration.
A deep cut or tear in flesh or skin, often caused by a sharp object or a traumatic injury.
Examples:
Laceration to skin. Multiple lacerations. The deep laceration on my arm required several stitches to close.
Hematology.
The branch of medical science deals with the study of blood and its components, including blood diseases and disorders such as anemia, leukemia, and blood clotting disorders. It also encompasses the study of the blood-forming organs such as the bone marrow and lymphatic system.
Examples:
Hematology finding. Hematology department. The medical lab specializes in hematology testing and analysis.
Tweet.
A short, high sound made by a small bird, a message sent using Twitter, the social media application.
Examples:
A chick's tweet. His latest tweets. We could hear the tweet of baby birds.
Cuff.
A band or strip of material, usually worn around the wrist or ankle, often used to secure or fasten something in place, a blow or hit delivered with an open hand, typically to the head or ear.
Examples:
Cuff bracelet. Soft cuff. The doctor used a blood pressure cuff to measure my vitals.
Gamut.
The complete range or scope of something, the entire spectrum or extent of a particular quality, emotion, or situation.
Examples:
Musical gamut. Gamut of jobs. The actress's performance ran the gamut of emotions, from anger to joy to sorrow.
Kludge.
A piece of hardware, software, or system that is poorly designed or constructed and often involves a makeshift or temporary solution to a problem.
Examples:
Kludge solution. Kludge code. The old printer was connected to the computer with a kludge of cables and adapters.
Quantify.
To express or measure something in numerical terms.
Examples:
Quantify the results. Quantify blood flow. He tried to quantify the amount of product that was needed to complete the job.
Robotic.
Of or relating to mechanical robots, robotics, the interdisciplinary branch of computer science and engineering with the practical use of robots.
Examples:
Robotic arm. Robotic guide operation. The surgeon removed the tumor using robotic video assistance.
Scar.
A mark that remains on the skin after a wound has healed.
Examples:
Burn scar. Carry a scar. Even after the wound has healed, a scar remains.
Endoscope.
A medical instrument that consists of a long, flexible tube with a light and a camera on end, used to examine the interior of a body cavity or organ visually.
Examples:
Medical endoscope. Flexible endoscope. The doctor used a diagnostic endoscope to examine the patient's stomach during the medical procedure.
Gallbladder.
A small, pear-shaped organ located near the liver that stores and releases bile into the small intestine to aid in digestion.
Examples:
Gallbladder surgery. Gallbladder disease. Eating a fatty meal can trigger gallbladder pain in some people.
Mediate.
To try to bring about an agreement or understanding between people who are in conflict.
Examples:
Mediate allergic reaction. Mediate a negotiation. The teacher had to mediate a disagreement between two students over a stolen pencil.
Paraplegia.
A form of paralysis that affects all or part of the lower body, typically caused by injury to the spinal cord or nervous system.
Examples:
Paraplegia treatment. Traumatic paraplegia. After his accident, he was left with paraplegia and had to use a wheelchair.
Quadriplegia.
Paralysis of all four limbs and the torso, usually resulting from injury to the spinal cord in the neck region.
Examples:
Quadriplegia patients. Quadriplegia care. After the accident, he had quadriplegia and could not move his arms or legs.
Bionic.
Relating to or using technology or devices that enhance or replace biological functions, typically in a way that mimics or improves upon the original.
Examples:
Bionic exoskeleton. Bionic technology. The soldier was fitted with a bionic arm after losing him in combat.
Dexterity.
Skill and speed in performing physical tasks, especially with the hands, mental skill or adroitness in dealing with situations or problems.
Examples:
Dexterity with the pen. Manual dexterity. The surgeon's dexterity was impressive during the delicate surgery.
Exoskeleton.
A hard, external protective covering or framework that supports and gives shape to the body of an invertebrate animal, such as an insect or crab.
Examples:
exoskeleton suit, robotic exoskeleton. The exoskeleton of the crab protects it from predators and environmental changes.
Prosthetic.
Of or relating to an artificial part of the body, such as a limb, a heart, or a breast implant.
Examples:
have prosthetic arms, prosthetic limbs. New prosthetic joints are less prone to metal poisoning.
Pacemaker.
A small electronic device that is implanted in the chest to regulate the heartbeat of people with certain heart conditions. A person or thing that sets the pace or rhythm for others.
Examples:
implanted pacemaker, pacemaker battery. Some people with pacemakers may need to avoid certain activities or sources of electromagnetic interference.
Cardiologist.
A medical doctor who specializes in the study and treatment of the heart and the circulatory system.
Examples:
cardiologist appointment, skilled cardiologist. My grandfather is seeing a cardiologist to monitor his heart condition.
Telemetry.
The process of collecting and transmitting data from remote or inaccessible sources using wireless or other communication means, usually for monitoring or control purposes.
Examples:
telemetry technology, telemetry system. The satellite sends telemetry data back to Earth to help scientists study the atmosphere.
Retina.
The innermost light-sensitive membrane covering the back wall of the eyeball.
Examples:
retinal cells, retina scanner. Damage to the retina may play a role in the development of glaucoma.
Eyeball.
The round part of the eye of a vertebrate that is usually inside the head and, therefore, cannot be seen.
Examples:
eyeball motion, redness of the eyeball. Increased eyeball pressure leads to the development of glaucoma.
Bluetooth.
A short-range wireless communication technology that allows electronic devices to connect and exchange data wirelessly over short distances, commonly used for connecting devices such as smartphones, headphones, and speakers.
Examples:
Bluetooth connection, Bluetooth-enabled device. I need a Bluetooth headset for my conference calls.
Microscopic.
Tiny, exceedingly precise and detail-oriented, of or used in microscopy.
Examples:
microscopic inquiry, microscopic analysis. Inspectors noticed microscopic cracks in the submarine's hull.
Quake.
To shake or vibrate violently and for a short time.
Examples:
Quake in his boots. Quake with cold. The earth began to quake, and he knew he had to leave the building immediately.
Underserved.
Inadequately or insufficiently provided with help, products, or services.
Examples:
Underserved market. Traditionally underserved. This area is medically underserved.
Clot.
A thick mass or lump of coagulated liquid, especially blood, a group of people or things that form an obstructive, unsympathetic, or resistant force.
Examples:
Blood clot. Clot prevention. The clot in the blood vessel required immediate medical attention.
Blockbuster.
A movie, book, or other product that is extremely successful and popular, especially one that makes much money.
Examples:
Blockbuster movie. International blockbuster. The new action movie is expected to be a blockbuster hit.
Macula.
A small, oval-shaped area near the center of the retina of the eye, responsible for providing high-resolution vision.
Examples:
Macula lutea. Damage to the macula. There are several treatment options available for patients with macula-related disorders.
Degenerate.
Of a person, animal, or plant, to become worse in health or physical condition.
Examples:
Degenerate into a disagreement. Degenerate into recession. The once thriving city has degenerated into a crime-ridden slum.
Decode.
To convert something, such as a message or piece of information, from a specific form into one that you can understand.
Examples:
Decode a message. Ability to decode the differences. The software could decode the encrypted data and reveal the hidden information.
Pharmacogenomics.
The study of how genes affect an individual's response to drugs and other treatments, particularly in the context of personalized medicine.
Examples:
Pharmacogenomics technology. Pharmacogenomics testing. The pharmacogenomics industry is growing rapidly due to its immense potential.
Modulate.
To change the key, style, loudness, etc. of something in music to create a particular effect, to fix or adjust the time, amount, degree, or rate of something.
Examples:
Modulate the function. Modulate from one key to another. These chemicals modulate the effect of metabolism.
Proton.
The entire complement of proteins that can be expressed by a genome, cell, tissue, or organism, including all of its functional forms and modifications.
Examples:
Bacterial proteome, proteome database. Scientists are studying the human proteome to understand better how proteins work in the body.
Biomarker.
A characteristic that is objectively measured and evaluated as an indicator of normal biological processes, pathogenic processes, or pharmacologic responses to a therapeutic intervention.
Examples:
Diabetes biomarker, biomarker discovery. The biomarker test showed that the patient was responding well to the treatment.
Oncology.
The branch of medicine that deals with the study and treatment of tumors, especially malignancies.
Examples:
Oncology center, modern oncology treatment. The pharmaceutical company unveiled its latest breakthrough drug for the oncology market.
Relapse.
The fact of becoming ill or starting to misbehave again after making an improvement.
Examples:
Biochemical relapse, relapse prevention. He had a relapse because he was working through the night.
Whack.
To hit someone or something hard or noisily.
Examples:
Whack him with a stick. Whack up the volume. He whacked the ball out of the park with his home run.
Embryonic.
Of or relating to an embryo, equals an animal organism in the early stages of growth, in an early stage of development.
Examples:
Embryonic stem cells. Embryonic development. The project is still in its embryonic stage.
Puncture.
A small hole or wound made by piercing, such as with a needle, nail, or pointed object.
Examples:
Bicycle puncture, needle puncture. The tire had a puncture and needed to be replaced.
Anesthesia.
A state of controlled, temporary loss of bodily sensation or awareness that is induced for medical purposes.
Examples:
Anesthesia for surgery. Local anesthesia. He is in general anesthesia under the surgeon.
Reprogram.
To modify or recreate a program.
Examples:
Reprogram a device. Reprogram a database. He reprogrammed the computer's operating system to remove the safeguard.
Pluripotent.
Describing cells that have the potential to differentiate into any specialized cell in the body, often used in the context of stem cell research and applications.
Examples:
Pluripotent embryonic cells. Pluripotent gene expression. Pluripotent stem cells can differentiate into any cell in the body.
Myocyte.
A type of muscle cell found in muscle tissue, responsible for contraction and movement.
Examples:
Cardiac myocyte, skeletal myocyte. The cardiologist analyzed the myocyte cells in the patient's heart tissue.
Decentralize.
To move the power, control, or authority of an organization, government, or system from a single place to several smaller ones.
Examples:
Decentralize authority. Decentralize organizational structure. We need to decentralize our data to recover quickly from a disaster.
Empower.
To give someone the power or authority to do something.
Examples:
Empower my life. Empower the secretary to do the same. The company empowered employees to buy low-price items without approval to achieve efficient purchasing.